Do we go to the sandbags, or do we put our trust in the Europeans?
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned that, because last night's run of the GFS model at 0Z trended further east, and that's what allowed the Hurricane Center to go with that long-range track south of New York City. The interesting thing is the 6Z GFS has come in, and it is further east, and it looks an awful lot like the track of the European. So the trend now is east. It's got the storm southeast of Nantucket Monday night, early Tuesday morning. So what we do with these models is we watch the trend in the guidance, and if they continue to trend towards the European, as you mentioned, it correctly forecasted Sandy's left turn days and days in advance of the U.S. guidance. It may again be hitting another home run, saying that Joaquin never heads towards the United States but gets kicked out to sea and stays away from the coast. So we're going to be watching the 12Z run of the GFS very, very carefully around noontime today.
We should mention the GFS. That's the U.S. model.
Exactly.
There
the global
are dozens
forecast
of models,
system.
but the European, the U.S., the British, and Canadians pretty much the best out there. Even if the storm goes out to sea, the forecast is for rain from basically Washington, D.C. up through the Cape Cod area.
That's correct, and it's due to a stalled frontal system which pushed through yesterday. That's fronts now is being held up by the Bermuda High out in the Atlantic, and it's actually going to be pushed back towards us as we get closer to the weekend. So the rain that moved through the area yesterday has stalled out in Virginia. More of that's going to come up at us over the weekend, and we're likely to see rain whether or not Joaquin comes up the coast or goes out to sea. We're still going to get more rain as we head right through Saturday and into Sunday.
All right, I know Rob Carolan will be watching us, for us, Joaquin, very closely, and we'll keep checking back with him. We'll let you know if you need to get the slicker out.